is up, people? We are Overconfident Sports. What's rolling?
I'm Julian.
I'm Rohan. So let's get right into it. So right now, it's going to be a bit of a special one today. We're going to be picking our 5 all-star starters. We're not really worried about the East Coast or West Coast. He's going to pick starters from the entire country from his point, and I'm going to pick mine. You want to let him know how we chose who gets to go first?
So basically, how we chose is we went in and we saw firsthand the NBA All-Star voting to see what it is. First, it was East and West, but we are going to just pick top 5 starters from either conference, whatever it is. We're just gonna go do it like that.
100%, and he gets the first pick because as you all know, we do Instagram takes, right? So we give our perspective on anything going on in sports. We're gonna give a take on Instagram. What his video got the most likes and views, just a little bit above my highest, because he talked about I think you talked about
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah. I talked about Tom Brady. So his take got the highest views and likes, so he gets the first pick. Let's start?
All right. I'll start off with my first pick being... Damn, man. This is hard, but I'm going to go with Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Wow.
Okay.
Little bit of background.
I believe Kevin Durant is the best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
But I just think it's not that he came back and he's doing what he's doing, but at such a high clip he's doing.
Oh, 100%.
So that's why.
Most efficient scorer in the entire NBA, the best scorer in the NBA, no doubt. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick my first pick. I think everybody's going to know where this is going, in all honesty, because I don't want to disrespect one of the greats in our game right now. My first pick is LeBron James. In my opinion, I think he is the best player in the world right now, overall. I think Kevin Durant is a better scorer than him, but I just kind of want to take LeBron James for what he brings, his leadership, his presence, and the fact that he won All-Star MVP last year. So, it's just kind of like that. So I'll take LeBron as my first pick.
Okay.
Who's your next guard? Your second pick.
My second pick?
This is the second out of the 5.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna go with guard here. I'm gonna go Stephen Curry.
Okay.
He's balling out right now.
Yeah. Best shooter in the league.
Best point guard in the league right now.
Oh, you think so?
The best point guard in the league right now. Yes.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't think of any guard playing better than him right now.
Okay, no, he's the number 1 option on a Golden State team with a bunch of role players. In all honesty, I think Draymond Green is a full-on above role player, but he's not bringing offensively what he brought in the past. Off ball, yes, but he needs to be a better player. And Steph Curry is the only number 1. And no offense to the Warriors, but in all honesty, the only option.
No,
I'm gonna keep it real.
He's their primary scorer. Besides that, I would say like maybe Wiggins or Oubre.
Yeah, I haven't used
Wiseman.
Consistency. I just need to see more consistency from them. But I think I would put Steph then Draymond.
Okay.
As the hierarchy.
Okay. Well, who's your second pick?
So for my second pick, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go for a big, and I really always wanted to see these two play together. They couldn't play together in an All-Star game last year. Joel Embiid.
Okay, that's a good pick.
He's having a MVP level season. He's averaging, I believe, 28 points per game, 10 rebounds, above 10, a high level of assists, 2 or a couple of blocks a game. So he's the reason why Philadelphia is where it's at. He fixed his diet. He looks in shape. He looks ready. He's a great shooter now. I'm not going to say he's one of the best, but he's a good shooter for his position,
Yeah, he's a 35% for 3 shooters.
And he'll make the shots, he'll make the shots. I'm not saying he's a great shooter or a shooter, but for a big and for his position, he's a good shooter, at where he's at. From the 3, the jump shot, his post game, as you know, is the best in the league. Okay. His post game, amazing. He's unstoppable. It got so bad, LeBron had to put a flagrant foul on him a couple games ago. Facts. I'm not gonna lie, LeBron, that shit was kind of, I was a little bit sus. But I get it though. It's accident. It could happen, But it made me think like that for a second.
Yeah, that that play is just, it just depends on how you look at it, but that's a different conversation for a different day.
Okay.
But
who's your third pick?
My third pick, well, now I feel like I have to pick a big now, so I'm gonna go Jokic.
Jokic, great choice. And also having them, that's a matchup though. I want to see that.
Exactly.
I want to see that them in the All-Star game.
Exactly. And it gives me passing in my starting lineup as well. To where he can go get himself a bucket and he can spread the floor as well as get everyone involved. So that's how I see it.
For sure. For my third pick, I'm gonna try to keep it fair on this one, but this player is from one of my own team. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Kawhi Leonard. I think he's having a great season. It's very similar to last year. He's not as much as load managing this year. Now, the reason why I'm not picking PG is for a couple of reasons. One, consistency. Like, can he keep up this pace? Because, he's had an up and down season last year. For All-Star, it's more competitive. We can't just go pick you off peaks. You got to have that consistent plateau. I'm going to stay with Kawhi, one of the best defensive players in the game. So he's going to be my third. I got a tall team, wow. But who's your third?
My fourth?
Your fourth. I mean, what do you think of that, though?
Kawhi's having a good year this year. Same with Paul George. But I think that's a good pickup as far as spreading it out a little bit, kind of giving you length.
Yeah.
So I can agree with that pick. That's solid. I had him in my starting lineup for West.
Okay.
So I could agree with that.
Yeah.
But I would say for my fourth pick, okay, so I have a guard,
and two
forward,
and
a big. Okay. I'm gonna go with a lot of people. Actually, no, he should be in the starting lineup. I'm going with Bradley Beal.
Great choice. No. Respect.
I'm going with
Bradley Beal is averaging 35.4 points per game, 5.3 assists, 4.9 assists a game.
Leading the league in points.
And he's getting no love. He's getting love from GMs all over the place. But, he didn't make the All-Star game last year. He didn't make All-NBA. No respect.
Oh my God.
No disrespect to Russell Westbrook, but I think Bradley Beal is the reason the Wizards are relevant right now.
It's just the lack of his jump shot. Like, if he had a jump shot, they would be so much better.
Yeah.
But they just don't have the pieces around him in order to make that push towards the playoffs.
Yeah.
At least right now, they do not. But I would just say Bradley Beal needs to get up out of there.
Oh,
but that's different. He's been snubbed for years, I think, personally.
So, for my fourth pick, I got a pretty tall team, and I think this might surprise you. I don't know if you're going to expect this. I'm picking Damian Lillard.
How's that a surprise?
Just because he's not a relevant name right now. And, not relevant in the sense that he's not getting as much media hype. But in my opinion, he's an all-star starter for the past 4 years. He's the most consistent and dominant guards in this league. He's one of the best. That's why he's gonna be my guard for Damian Lillard for this pick. He's not getting as much love as he should be. Skip Davis.
I said, wow. You said Damian Lillard is not relevant right now?
No, in terms of media hype, media type shit.
No, I get that, because in terms of media hype, if you look at Lonzo, or not Lonzo.
I don't mean relevant. He's relevant. He's one of the best guards in the league. I'm just saying media hype. It's just the wrong word usage. I mean media hype.
Okay.
He's relevant. I think he's one of the best guards, in the top 3 guards in the league right now. Most consistent, one of the best shooters. I feel like in terms of shooting, Steph Curry's above him, but I don't see who else is. Maybe KD, but he's top 4 shooters in the league, so he's really good.
Dame's averaging nearly 30.
Yeah.
He's averaging 28.6 points per game.
He hasn't gotten no love for the past 4 years. Well, from his peers he has, but not from All-Star and
it's because
Portland has been such not a mediocre team. They just haven't gotten over the hump where anybody takes them seriously.
Yeah.
To where anybody fears them. Yeah, they're a team to be feared in the playoffs if they're a low seed.
Yeah.
As to knocking off somebody.
Yeah.
But in terms of anything else, nobody's saying, "Oh, Portland can win a championship this year."
No,
that's the
facts.
reason why.
Who's your? No, that's facts, and I agree. Who's your fifth pick though?
I would say we'll have to go another forward. You kind of chose Kawhi. That was gonna be my last pick. I'm gonna have to go with Giannis.
Ooh.
Even though he's kind of having a down year, I'm still gonna have to go Giannis.
Amazing choice. Amazing choice.
So
I agree. He's still one of the best players in the league.
Exactly.
You know, without a doubt. And he's having a season. You know, he's having a season. So, you know, I think for my fifth pick, and I'm still picking it in my head as we speak right now. You know, there's a few picks where it's like you should pick, shouldn't pick. You've picked Luka already, right?
I have not.
I'm
pick him.
gonna pick Luka Doncic.
Okay.
Now I was gonna go for AD, maybe. You know, I was gonna go for AD, maybe, but because it's my starters, right?
Okay.
And I think that I kind of want to see LeBron and Luka go to work together. I get it, Luka's a little bit out of shape this year, but I want to see them on one team together and see how they roll together. Because we know how AD and LeBron work. AD has been good, but you know we could have used it. Like he could have been better versus Philadelphia. You know, in crunch. I feel like LeBron's been carrying more load than Anthony Davis, in my opinion. You know, I feel like Anthony Davis needs to step up a bit more. But I think I'm gonna pick Luka.
Okay. It's funny how people say Luka's out of shape, but damn near averaging a 25 point per game triple double.
Exactly. But
That's insane to me.
But give me your five real quick, just to summarize it for the people.
It was KD, Jokic, Giannis, Curry, and Beal.
Cool. Mine was LeBron, Kawhi, Embiid, Luka, and Damian Lillard, Dame Dollar.
Okay.
But that's our five starters. Agree? Disagree? You know where to let us know. Comments,
Subscribe.
like, hit the notification bell, and let us know what you think.
We'll catch y'all later.
Peace.